My beloved child, I know that lately you have been standing at the edge of a vast and misty horizon, looking out into a future that seems so uncertain, and feeling a trembling within your spirit that you try so hard to hide. I see the way you lie awake in the quiet hours of the night, staring at the ceiling while your mind races through 1,000 different scenarios, wondering what tomorrow will bring and fearing that you might not be ready for it. You have been carrying a heavy burden of anxiety, a silent weight that sits upon your chest and makes it difficult to breathe, because the path ahead looks dark and you cannot see where your next step will land. I want you to know that I am right here with you in this very moment, holding your trembling hand in mine, and I am whispering truth into your weary soul to calm the storm that is raging within your mind. I know that the unknown feels like a giant that is looming over you, casting a long shadow over your joy and making you question everything you thought you knew about your life and your purpose. You feel as though you are walking through a thick fog, unable to see the destination, and this lack of clarity has caused a deep and unsettling fear to take root in your heart. You have been asking me for signs, for a map, for just a glimpse of what is to come, because you feel that if you only knew the outcome, you could finally find the peace that has been escaping you for so long. But I want you to understand that your need for control is born out of fear, and today I am asking you to let go of that fear and trust that even though you cannot see the road, I am guiding every single step you take with absolute precision and infinite love. There is a tenderness in your heart that I created with great intention, a sensitivity that allows you to feel the shifts in the atmosphere before they even happen. And right now, that sensitivity is overwhelmed by the noise of the world and the whispers of worry. You feel vulnerable, like a small boat tossing in the middle of a vast ocean without a compass, and the waves of uncertainty are threatening to pull you under. I see the tears that you wipe away quickly when no one is looking, and I hear the silent prayers you breathe when the panic starts to rise in your throat. You are not weak for feeling this way. You are simply human, and you are standing on the threshold of a new season that requires a level of trust you have not yet had to exercise. Do not despise your fragility in this moment, for it is in your weakness that my strength is made perfect, and my presence becomes most tangible to you. I speak to you now not from a distance, but from the very center of your being, where I have made my home, urging you to quiet your thoughts and listen to the steady rhythm of my grace. You have been looking at the closed doors and the blocked paths, interpreting them as signs of failure or rejection, but you do not see that I am the one who closed them to protect you from paths that lead to nowhere. The confusion you feel is not a punishment, nor is it a sign that I have abandoned you to figure this out on your own. Rather, it is a holy pause, a space I have carved out so that you would stop looking at the map and start looking at the guide. I am inviting you to shift your focus from the terrifying unknown to the known character of your Father, who has never failed you, never left you, and never broken a single promise he has made to you. It is natural to fear what you cannot understand, and the future is the greatest mystery of all. But I need you to remember that while the future is unknown to you, it is not unknown to me. I inhabit eternity, which means I am already standing in your tomorrow, preparing the way, leveling the mountains, and smoothing out the rough places before your foot ever touches the ground. You are worried about battles that I have already won, stressing over resources that I have already provided, and fearing outcomes that I have already turned for your good. When you worry about the future, you are trying to carry the weight of days that have not yet been created, a burden that was never designed for your shoulders to bear. I am asking you to release that heavy load today, to drop it at my feet, and to trust that I have the power and the wisdom to handle everything that is worrying you. The anxiety you feel is often a signal that you are trying to live in a time that does not yet exist, projecting your mind forward into scenarios that may never happen, and missing the grace that is available to you right now. You have been playing out what if situations in your mind until you are exhausted, creating catastrophes in your imagination that leave you paralyzed and afraid to move. I see how tired you are of overthinking, of analyzing every possibility, of trying to prepare for every potential disaster, and I want to give you rest from this mental labor. My peace is not found in knowing what will happen next. My peace is found in knowing who holds your hand while it happens. I am calling you back to the present moment, to this very breath, where my presence is real and my power is available to sustain you. You have felt like a stranger in your own life lately, watching the days pass by with a sense of detachment, waiting for the other shoe to drop, waiting for something to go wrong because you have been conditioned to expect disappointment. This fear of the unknown has stolen your ability to dream, to hope, and to believe that something wonderful could actually be waiting for you just around the corner. I want to heal that part of you that expects disaster, the part of you that braces for impact every time things seem too quiet or too good. I am rewriting the narrative of your life, shifting the plot from a tragedy of fear to a triumph of faith, and I need you to stop reading the old chapters and start trusting the author of your story. You are safe with me, and the story I am writing for you is one of hope, a future, and an expected end that is full of goodness. I know there are specific signs in your spirit that have been troubling you, feelings of restlessness that you cannot explain, a sense that you do not belong where you are, and a longing for something more that you cannot name. These are not symptoms of confusion. They are the stirrings of destiny, the evidence that I am loosening your roots because I am about to transplant you into a larger place. You have felt a disconnection from things and people that used to bring you comfort, and this has frightened you, making you feel isolated and alone. But this separation is necessary, my child, because I am clearing the clutter from your life to make room for the new things I am bringing. Do not be afraid of the space that is being created. Do not rush to fill the silence with noise, for it is in this sacred space that you will hear my voice most clearly. You have also noticed that your old ways of coping are no longer working, that the distractions you used to run to no longer satisfy you, and that the shallow comforts of the world feel empty and dry. This is a sign of your spiritual maturity, a sign that you have outgrown the places where you used to hide, and that you are ready to stand in the light of my truth. The frustration you feel with your current circumstances is actually a holy dissatisfaction, a divine nudge urging you to let go of the familiar shore and launch out into the deep waters of faith. I am making you uncomfortable in your comfort zone because I have something greater for you, something that requires you to step out of the boat and walk on the water with me. Do not fear the waves. Fear only staying in the boat when I am calling you to come. I see the struggle you have with the silence, how you interpret my silence as distance, and how you panic when you do not receive an immediate answer to your desperate prayers. You have been crying out, "Lord, show me the way," and when the sky remains quiet, you assume that you have done something wrong or that I am not listening. But listen closely. Silence is not absence. Silence is often a sign of trust, a sign that the teacher is quiet during the test because he knows you have learned the lesson. I am not ignoring you. I am watching you with intense love and pride, waiting for you to use the faith I have already planted inside you. I am silent because I am working behind the scenes, arranging encounters, aligning opportunities, and softening hearts in ways that you cannot see yet. There is a deep weariness in your soul that comes from trying to figure everything out on your own, a mental exhaustion that no amount of sleep can cure. You have been treating your life like a puzzle that you must solve, frantically searching for the missing pieces, terrified that the picture will never be complete. But your life is not a puzzle to be solved. It is a masterpiece to be revealed, and I am the artist who holds the brush. You do not need to force the pieces to fit. You do not need to strive and struggle to make things happen. The struggle you are feeling is the friction between your will and my will, the tension of holding on when I am asking you to let go. Release your grip, my child, and watch how effortlessly the pieces fall into place when you stop fighting against the flow of my grace. I know the specific fears that keep you awake. The fear of financial ruin, the fear of losing those you love, the fear of being alone, the fear of health failing, the fear of never fulfilling your purpose. These fears whisper to you that you are not safe, that you are one mistake away from losing everything, and they paint a picture of a bleak and hopeless future. But I want you to look at those fears and see them for what they are: shadows with no substance, lies that dissolve in the light of my truth. I am your provider, and I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. I am your healer, and the same power that raised Christ from the dead lives in you. I am your companion, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. There is no scarcity in my kingdom, and there is no lack in my presence. You have been walking through a valley of shadows, feeling the cold breath of the unknown on your neck. And at times you have felt completely paralyzed, unable to move forward and unable to go back. You feel as though you are suspended in midair, waiting for a net to appear, and the fear of falling is consuming your thoughts. But I promise you, you are not falling, you are being held. Beneath you are the everlasting arms, and even if you cannot feel them, they are there, solid and secure. The suspension you feel is not a trap, it is a transition. I am carrying you from one season to the next, bridging the gap between where you were and where you are going. You do not need to fly. You only need to rest in my arms while I carry you across. I see the pain of your past disappointments, how the scars of yesterday are coloring your view of tomorrow, making you hesitant to trust again. You have been hurt by sudden changes before, blindsided by events you didn't see coming, and now you live in a state of hypervigilance, constantly scanning the horizon for the next threat. You are trying to protect yourself from pain, but in doing so, you are walling yourself off from joy. I want to heal that trauma today, to wash away the residue of past hurts, and to give you a fresh perspective. Just because things went wrong in the past does not mean they will go wrong in the future. I am doing a new thing, and it does not look like the old thing. Do not let the pain of the past rob you of the promise of the future. You wrestle with the feeling of unworthiness, the secret fear that perhaps you don't deserve the good future I have promised, that maybe you have disqualified yourself through your mistakes. You look at your flaws and your failures, and you think that surely I must have a limit to my patience. Surely I will change my mind about you. But my child, my love for you is not based on your performance. It is based on my covenant. I knew every mistake you would make before I called you, and I called you anyway. Your future is not secured by your perfection. It is secured by my grace. I am not looking for a perfect vessel. I am looking for a willing heart. You are worthy because I have made you worthy, and nothing you do can change your value in my eyes. The unknown is particularly frightening when you feel you are facing it alone. And lately, the loneliness has been a sharp ache in your chest. You look around and see others who seem so sure, so settled, so supported, and you wonder why your path feels so solitary. But understand this: the path of destiny is often a narrow one, and there are seasons where you must walk alone with me so that you can learn to lean entirely on my strength. This solitude is not a rejection by the world. It is an invitation by heaven. I have drawn you away into the wilderness not to punish you, but to speak tenderly to you, to reveal secrets to you that cannot be heard in the crowd. You are never less alone than when you are alone with me. I know you worry about the timing of things, feeling that time is slipping away, that you are falling behind, that opportunities are passing you by while you wait in this fog. You look at the calendar and count the years, and a panic sets in that perhaps you have missed your window. But I am the Lord of time. I can accelerate in a day what would take you 10 years to accomplish on your own. I can redeem the years that the locusts have eaten. I can restore the time you think is lost. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be for the revelation I am about to give you. My timing is not slow, it is perfect. Trust that when the moment is right, everything will happen swiftly and beautifully. There is a specific anxiety you carry about your loved ones, a fear that the unknown holds sorrow for them, and you try to carry the weight of their safety and their future on your own shoulders. You pray frantic prayers, trying to bargain with me for their protection, trying to control their choices to keep them safe. But surrender them to me, for I love them even more than you do. I am the Father who watches over them when you are asleep. I am the shepherd who pursues them when they wander. You cannot protect them from everything, but I can. Entrust them to my care, and let peace return to your heart, knowing that their lives are held in the same hands that hold the stars in the sky. You have been feeling a sense of spiritual dryness, a distance that scares you, making you wonder if the unknown future will be void of my presence. You try to pray and the words feel heavy. You try to read my word and the pages seem blank. This is not abandonment. It is the digging of deeper wells. When the surface water dries up, it forces the roots to go deeper into the soil to find the hidden springs. I am deepening your capacity to know me, stretching your faith beyond your feelings. The future I have for you is rich with my presence, overflowing with my glory. But to handle it, you need a root system that is deep and strong. Do not fear the dryness. It is merely the preparation for the rain. I see the tears of frustration when plans fall apart, when the roadmap you carefully drew gets erased by the winds of change. You had a vision of how things should go, and now that vision is blurry, leaving you disoriented. But my child, throw away your map and take my hand. Your plans were too small. Your vision was too limited. I am wrecking your plans to save you from a small life. I am disrupting your schedule to align you with divine appointments. The unknown is not a void. It is a canvas upon which I am painting a masterpiece that is far greater than anything you could have imagined for yourself. Let go of the picture you had in your mind, so you can receive the reality I have in my heart. Now let me reveal to you the truth about this unknown future that you fear so much. It is not a dark abyss. It is a realm filled with my light. I am already there. I am in your next week, your next month, your next year. I have already walked through the valleys you are dreading and planted lilies there. I have already climbed the mountains that look insurmountable and carved a path for your feet. There is not a single second of your future that is not already occupied by my presence. You are not walking toward a void. You are walking toward me. The reason I do not show you the whole picture is not to keep you in the dark, but to keep you close to me, trusting me for each step. Understand that the unknown is simply a name you give to things you cannot see yet. But to me, Everything is known, everything is seen, everything is finished. I see the solutions to problems you haven't even faced yet. I see the friends you haven't met yet who will bless your life. I see the doors opening that you don't even know exist. I see the joy that is going to flood your soul after this season of weeping. The future is teeming with life, with potential, with miracles that bear your name. You are afraid of the dark, but I am telling you that the dawn is already breaking. You just cannot see over the horizon yet. Trust the sunrise. This season of uncertainty is actually a profound gift, a holy invitation to learn the art of surrender. When you know everything, you rely on your intellect. When you know nothing, you must rely on your spirit. I am training you to live by the Spirit, to be led by my peace rather than by your logic. This is the highest form of living, the place of true power and freedom. I am teaching you to be flexible, to move with the wind of my spirit, to be unshakable regardless of the circumstances. This is the preparation for a greater assignment. I cannot trust you with the weight of glory if you still need the crutch of certainty. Realize that fear is a liar that projects the worst-case scenario onto the screen of your mind. But faith is the lens that allows you to see the best-case scenario, my kingdom reality. The enemy uses the unknown to torment you, but I use the unknown to transform you. Every time you feel that pang of fear, use it as a trigger to praise me. Say, I do not know what is coming, but I know goodness is coming because my Father is good. Shift the atmosphere of your mind. Replace the what if of fear with the even if of faith. Even if the worst happens, I am still God. I am still with you, and I will still turn it for good. I am revealing to you that you are stronger than you think, more resilient than you know. You have survived 100% of your bad days. You have walked through fire before and did not burn. You have gone through floods and did not drown. Why do you think this time will be any different? My faithfulness is not a sporadic event. It is a constant law of the universe, like gravity. I was faithful then, I am faithful now, and I will be faithful tomorrow. The unknown cannot dilute my faithfulness. You are built for this journey. I have equipped you with everything you need for the future, even if you don't feel equipped right now. The manna comes in the morning, not the night before. You are worried about provision, about whether you will have enough to sustain you in the unknown. But look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap, yet I feed them. Look at the lilies of the field. They do not toil, yet I clothe them in splendor. Are you not much more valuable than they? I have already stored up the provision for your future. It is waiting for you at the appointed time and place. You cannot see it from here because it is around the bend, but it is there. I am Jehovah Jireh, the Lord who sees ahead and provides. My provision is never late and never lacks. The fog you are in is actually a cloud of my glory, a protective covering that is hiding you while I work on you. In this hidden place, I am refining your character, purifying your motives, and strengthening your foundation. If I brought you into the bright light of your destiny too soon, you would not be ready. Embrace the fog. Embrace the mystery. It is in the mystery that intimacy is forged. It is in the unknown that you learn to recognize my voice, simply by the tone of my love. I am doing a deep work in you that requires this season of blindness to the world, so you can have sight in the Spirit. I want you to know that the plan I have for you is good, pleasing, and perfect. It is a plan to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you a future and a hope. This is not a cliché. This is a binding covenant. The unknown does not contain traps set by me. It contains treasures hidden by me for you to find. I am not leading you off a cliff. I am leading you to a summit. The path may be steep, the air may be thin, and the visibility may be low, but the view from the top will be worth every step of faith. Keep climbing, keep trusting, keep moving forward. You must understand that your perspective is limited by time and space, but mine is limitless. You see the obstacle, I see the opportunity. You see the delay, I see the divine timing. You see the loss, I see the space for something better. Trust my perspective over your own. Stop trying to figure it out with a finite mind and start resting in an infinite God. The peace you seek is not found in understanding the plan, but in trusting the planner. I am the architect of your life, and I do not build flawed structures. The unknown is the birthplace of miracles. Miracles do not happen when everything is predictable and under control. Miracles happen when you run out of options, when you can't see the way, when the logic fails. You are a candidate for a miracle right now. This uncertainty is setting the stage for my power to be displayed in your life in a way that is undeniable. If you knew how it was going to happen, it wouldn't be a miracle. Get ready for the supernatural to invade your natural circumstances. I am breaking the chains of fear that have held you captive for so long. I am releasing a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind over you. You will no longer be a slave to anxiety. You will walk into the future with your head held high, not because you know what is coming, but because you know who is coming with you. The paralysis is breaking. The confusion is lifting. The fear is dissolving. You are stepping into a season of bold faith, of courageous action, of unwavering trust. Listen to me, I am already there. I am standing in your next joyful moment. I am standing in your next breakthrough. I am standing in your next victory. I am there smiling, waiting for you to arrive. Do not approach the future with dread. Approach it with anticipation. Approach it like a child on Christmas morning, knowing that the Father has prepared good gifts. The wrapper may be mysterious, but the gift inside is love. I am asking you to take a step today, even if your foot trembles. Just one step. You don't need to see the whole staircase. Just take the next step. When you move, I move. When you step out, the ground will appear beneath you. Faith is movement. Fear is stagnation. Do not let fear keep you stuck in the same place. Move forward in obedience, even if it's a small movement. Make that phone call. Send that email. Forgive that person. Speak that truth. Do the thing you are afraid to do, and watch my power meet you there. My child, receive my peace right now. Let it wash over you like a warm river, soothing your frayed nerves, calming your racing heart. Breathe in my grace, breathe out your fear. You are safe. You are held. You are loved. The unknown is not a monster, it is a canvas. And together, we are going to paint something beautiful. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Do not be afraid. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. This means I have already been to your end, and I have declared it good. I have written the final chapter of your life, and it concludes with victory. Because I am the Omega, I can stand in your beginning, your Alpha, and say, fear not. I know how the story ends. You are currently in the middle chapters, where the plot twists and the tension rises, but the resolution is guaranteed. Trust the author. I don't write tragedies for my children, I write testimonies. Your imagination has been hijacked by fear, used to construct elaborate nightmares of failure and loss. I am calling you to reclaim your imagination. Use it to envision my promises coming to pass. See yourself healed. See yourself whole. See yourself providing for others. See yourself walking in your purpose. Your imagination is the womb of your future. What you conceive in your mind and believe in your heart, you will eventually birth in your life. Stop visualizing defeat and start visualizing the victory I have promised. Consider the Israelites standing before the Red Sea. They faced the ultimate unknown, an impassable ocean in front, a deadly army behind. They were terrified, but I was already there. I was in the wind that would part the waters. I was in the dry ground hidden beneath the waves. The very thing that looked like their grave became their highway to freedom. Your Red Sea moment is not your end, it is your passage. I am about to part the waters for you. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. You often feel that if you make the wrong choice in this uncertainty, you will ruin everything. You carry a paralyzing fear of making a mistake. But listen, you are not powerful enough to ruin my plans for you. Even if you stumble, even if you take a wrong turn, my GPS is always recalculating. I can route you back to destiny from anywhere. My will is not a tightrope where one slip means death. It is a wide pasture where I shepherd you. If you veer off, I will gently guide you back. Relax. You are not holding the world together. I am. I am teaching you to value the daily bread. You want a lifetime supply of clarity, but I give clarity one day at a time. This is to keep you in relationship with me. If I gave you the 5-year plan, you would run off with the plan and forget the planner. By giving you only enough light for today, I ensure that we walk together. This daily dependence is the sweetest way to live. It removes the burden of the future and allows you to fully inhabit the present. When you feel the fear of the unknown rising, speak my word against it. My word is a sword. Cut through the fog with the truth. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? For God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Do not let the thoughts of fear go unchallenged. Arrest them. Replace them. Speak to your soul like David did. Why are you downcast, O my soul? Put your hope in God. Your voice has power when it agrees with mine. I am surrounding you with songs of deliverance. In the unknown, worship is your weapon. When you praise me in the midst of uncertainty, you confuse the enemy. You declare that your trust is not based on your circumstances, but on my character. Worship shifts your perspective from the size of your problem to the size of your God. Sing in the fog. Sing in the dark. The sound of your praise will break the heavy atmosphere and usher in the light. Remember that I am the God of the breakthrough. The darkest part of the night is often just before the dawn. The pressure you feel is the pressure of the birth canal. You are about to be birthed into a new dimension of your life. Do not give up now. Do not retreat. You are closer than you think. The veil between your prayer and the answer is very thin. Push through the fear. Push through the doubt. Your miracle is within reach. I am inviting you to rest. True rest is not the absence of trouble. It is the presence of God. You can sleep in the storm when you know I am in the boat. Stop striving. Stop struggling. Stop trying to manipulate outcomes. Be still and know that I am God. Let me do the heavy lifting. I am working while you rest. I am fighting your battles while you hold your peace. The battle is the Lord's, not yours. Look back at your life. Connect the dots backwards. Can you not see how I was there in every uncertain season of your past? How I provided when you didn't see a way? how I opened doors you couldn't open, how I healed hearts that were shattered. If I did it then, I will do it now. My track record is flawless. Let your history with me become the fuel for your destiny. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. You are afraid that you will not have the strength to handle what is coming. But I do not give you strength for tomorrow today. I give you strength for today today. When tomorrow comes, the strength will be there waiting for you. My grace is sufficient for the moment. It is fresh every morning. Do not try to store up manna, it will rot. Trust that when you get to the bridge, the grace to cross it will be there. I am removing the distractions that have kept you from seeing me clearly. The unknown strips away the non-essentials. It reveals what is truly important. It brings you back to the basics: faith, hope, and love. Embrace this simplification. Let go of the complex demands of the world and return to the simplicity of being my child. In this place of simplicity, you will find the clarity you have been seeking. Know that I am protecting you from things you cannot see. Sometimes the closed door or the fog is a shield. I am hiding you from enemies that are searching for you. I am keeping you from paths that would destroy you. Trust my protection even when it looks like rejection or delay. I am your refuge and your fortress. Under my wings, you will find shelter. The unknown is a safe house when you are in it with me. I am preparing a table for you in the presence of your enemies. The uncertainty you face is simply the setting for a feast of my faithfulness. You are going to feast on my goodness while the world watches. Your testimony will be a beacon of hope to others who are lost in the fog. You are going to come out of this season with a story that will set captives free. Your pain is not in vain, it is power in the making. Do not compare your journey to anyone else's. I am the shepherd of your soul, and I lead each sheep by a unique path. Some paths are straight and sunny, others are winding and misty. Do not envy those with the clear path, for the winding path produces a different kind of strength, a different kind of beauty. Your journey is custom designed for your destiny. Embrace your own path. It is leading you exactly where you need to go. I am whispering to you, courage, dear heart. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is acting in spite of fear. I have put a spirit of courage inside you. It is time to wake it up. Stand up. Shake off the dust of worry. Square your shoulders. Lift your eyes. You are a child of the King. Walk with the dignity and confidence that belongs to royalty. The unknown bows before the King, and the King lives in you. I promise you that the destination is better than you can dream. Eye has not seen, nor ear heard, nor have entered into the heart of man the things which God has prepared for those who love him. You are trying to imagine the future with a human mind, but I have prepared a divine future. It will surprise you with its joy. It will overwhelm you with its goodness. It will make you laugh at your old fears. Just wait and see. Stay close to me. That is the secret. In the dark, a child holds their father's hand tighter. Let this season of the unknown cause you to grip my hand tighter. Do not pull away in frustration. Press in. Lean in. Let this be the season where we become inseparable. The intimacy we build here will be the foundation of your life for years to come. I am here. I am close. I am love. I am giving you a new name in this season, overcomer. You are not a victim of the unknown. You are an overcomer of it. You are conquering the fear that has stopped your bloodline for generations. You are breaking cycles of anxiety. You are setting a new standard of faith for your family. This battle is bigger than you. It is for your legacy. Stand firm. You are winning. Remember, the seed must be buried in the dark soil before it can sprout into the light. You feel buried, but you are actually being planted. The darkness of the unknown is the incubator of your growth. Do not despise the burial. It is necessary for the resurrection. Something new is about to break through the soil of your life. The husk is breaking away, and the green shoot of new life is pushing up. I am your anchor in the storm. The winds of change may blow, the waves of uncertainty may crash, but you will not drift because you are anchored in me. My word is the chain that holds you. My love is the weight that keeps you steady. Let the world shake, you will not be moved. You are built on the rock, and the rock does not tremble. Let go of the need to have the final word, the final plan, the final say. I am the Omega. I have the final word. And my final word over your life is blessed. My final word is redeemed. My final word is loved. Let that be enough. Rest in my finality. You don't have to secure your own ending. I have already secured it. The horizon is brightening, my child. Can you feel it? The air is changing. The heaviness is lifting. The fear is losing its grip. You are emerging from the fog, stronger, wiser, and more beautiful than before. You are ready for what is next. You are prepared. You are loved. Step forward into the unknown, for I am already there, and I have made it beautiful for you. My beloved, as you stand here today, feeling the warmth of my promise beginning to thaw the ice of fear around your heart, I want you to make a conscious choice. Choose to believe my report over the report of the world. The world says panic, but I say peace. The world says hoard, but I say give. The world says run, but I say stand. Your choice to believe me is the key that unlocks the door to your destiny. Every time you choose faith over fear, you are actively participating in the miracle I am performing. You are a co-laborer with me in this beautiful unfolding of your life. Think of the unknown not as an empty void, but as a blank canvas waiting for my colors. When you hand me the brush through your surrender, I can paint scenes of breathtaking beauty. But if you try to grab the brush, if you try to control every stroke, the picture becomes muddy and chaotic. Trust the master artist. I know how to blend the dark shades of your struggle with the bright hues of my glory to create a depth that is profound and moving. Your life is art in the making, and the unknown is simply the space where creativity flourishes. I am also calling you to be a light in the darkness for others. There are many around you who are also terrified of the unknown, who do not know me as you do. When they see you standing calm in the midst of the storm, when they see you smiling at the future, they will ask for the reason for your hope. Your peace in the face of uncertainty will be your greatest testimony. You are not just surviving this for yourself. You are pioneering a path of peace for those who will follow you. Your courage is contagious. Never forget that my love for you is the most certain thing in the universe. Governments may fail, economies may crash, people may leave, health may waver, but my love is a constant, burning flame that can never be extinguished. It is the solid ground beneath your feet when everything else feels like quicksand. If you are sure of nothing else, be sure of this. I love you with an everlasting love. I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. You are my treasure, and I will guard you with my very life. As we walk toward the future together, keep your eyes fixed on me. Like Peter walking on the water, as long as he looked at Jesus, he did not sink. It was only when he looked at the wind, and the waves that fear took over. Do not look at the size of your problem. Look at the size of your Savior. Keep your focus locked on my face. In my eyes, you will find the reassurance you need. In my presence, the unknown loses its power to terrify and becomes an adventure to be embraced. I am releasing a fresh wind of hope into your spirit right now. Breathe it in. Let it fill your lungs and expand your capacity to dream again. Hope is the anchor of the soul. It tethers you to the reality of heaven while you live on earth. Let hope rise up within you, defying the logic of your circumstances. Hope says it is not over. Hope says the best is yet to come. Hope says God is faithful. Let this hope be the fuel that propels you forward into the glorious unknown. I am proud of you, my child. I am proud of how you have kept going even when you were afraid. I am proud of the prayers you prayed when you were in pain. I am proud of the faith you are fighting for. You are doing better than you think. You are growing more than you realize. I see your heart, and it is beautiful to me. Keep walking. Keep trusting. Keep believing. The dawn is here. The shadows are fleeing. I am with you, I am for you, and I am already there. As you move forward from this moment, take these words and wrap them around your heart like a warm blanket on a cold night. Whenever the icy fingers of fear try to grip you again, remember this conversation. Remember that the Creator of the stars is also the keeper of your days. You are never an accident. You are never forgotten. You are never alone. The path is marked with my favor, and the destination is secure in my grace. Go in peace, my child, for I go with you. Let your heart be light today. Laugh at the days to come, for they are held in my hand. Let the joy of the Lord be your strength. There is a lightness that comes when you finally drop the heavy baggage of worry. Feel that weight lift off your shoulders right now. Stand up straighter. Breathe deeper. Walk freer. You are a child of the Most High God, and your future is brighter than the noonday sun. I love you more than words can express, more than your mind can comprehend. My love is the bridge over the troubled waters of the unknown. Cross over on the bridge of my love. It will hold you. It will support you. It will lead you home. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. You are entering a season of clarity, where the fog will lift, and you will see the beautiful landscape I have brought you into. You will look back at this time of fear and realize it was the tunnel to your triumph. You will see that I was guiding you perfectly in the dark. You will thank me for the unknown, for it taught you to trust. You are emerging as gold refined in the fire. Shine, my child, shine. Every step you take in faith is a step onto holy ground. The future is holy because I am in it. Treat tomorrow not as a threat, but as a sanctuary where you will meet with me in new ways. Expect to see my glory. Expect to hear my voice. Expect to feel my touch. The unknown is simply the unrevealed sanctuary of my presence. Enter it with reverence and joy. My peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Claim this peace. It is your inheritance. It is your birthright. Wear it like a garment. Let it guard your heart and mind. You are safe in me. Eternally safe. Perfectly loved. As you continue on this journey, know that my voice will always be here to guide you. You never have to walk a single day without my counsel. I am only a whisper away. In the quiet of your heart seek me, and you will find me. I am the shepherd who never sleeps, the watchman who never leaves his post. You are the object of my deepest affection, and I will lead you all the way home. And now, my precious one, as we close this moment of communion, I invite you to stay close to the sound of my voice. There are many more messages I wish to share with you, many more truths to reveal that will strengthen your soul and gladden your heart. If you wish to continue receiving these whispers of love and encouragement, you may stay connected here so that we can walk this path together, day by day. Remember, the unknown is only unknown to you. To me, it is the finished work. Walk in the confidence of the finished work. You are not striving for victory. You are fighting from victory. The battle is won. The future is secure. Be at peace, my child. Be at peace. I seal these words in your spirit today. Let them be a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path. Whenever you feel the darkness encroaching, ignite the lamp of these promises. You are a child of the light. Walk in the light. Fear has no place in you. I love you. I am with you. I am already there. Go now with your head held high and your heart full of faith. The world is waiting for the light you carry. The future is waiting for your footsteps. I am walking beside you, ahead of you and behind you. You are surrounded by my love. Fear not the unknown. Fear not at all. I am here. Always.